One afternoon, a soldier was sitting in his car outside a bakery when he noticed a boy selling muffins at the corner. The boy's clothes were worn, but his eyes sparkled with determination. The soldier walked over and bought a few muffins, handing the boy extra money. Curious, he stayed nearby, watching as the boy sold his remaining muffins. When the boy finished, he rushed to the bakery, used his earnings to buy bread, and disappeared down an alley. Intrigued, the soldier followed quietly. He found the boy under an old overpass, handing out food to a group of homeless veterans. The soldier noticed a frail man in a wheelchair nearby and was stunned to recognize him. It was his former comrade, a brother-in-arms he believed had died in an explosion years ago. The soldier approached, overwhelmed. With tears in his eyes, he said, "You saved me once on the battlefield. Now it's my turn." He took the boy and his father home, ensuring they'd never go hungry again.
One afternoon, a police officer was patrolling the streets when he noticed a young woman begging on the sidewalk. Feeling a pang of compassion, he stopped and handed her $20. "Thank you," she said with a sincere smile. A voice from the crowd whispered, "That lady's a thief." The officer couldn't shake off the comment. Days later, curiosity got the better of him, and he decided to investigate. Her file painted a grim picture, multiple theft charges. "She's getting what she deserves," he thought, satisfied with his initial judgment. But something didn't sit right. The next day, he approached her and offered a job at a bakery owned by his friend. She hesitated, but accepted. "She won't last a week," the officer thought. A month later, his friend called him. "She's my best worker," he said. The officer replied, "Do you know about her past?" "She's a thief." His friend responded, "Yes, but do you know why? Her parents abandoned her at 12. She stole to survive, not out of choice. Before judging someone, understand their story." One day, a farmer said to himself, "I will definitely be rich." He started selling his farm products, and his business grew. New customers came every day, and people praised him for his success. But when winter arrived, the work on the farm stopped, leaving him with nothing to sell. Desperate, he decided to hire workers, even though he didn't have enough money. He begged his parents for a loan. "That's foolish. Find another job," they shouted. The farmer refused to give up. One morning, he sold a piece of land to raise money. When summer came, he hired workers again, but his parents kicked him out for not listening to them. Broken, he rented a small house near his farm and worked tirelessly in rain and shine. When winter returned, he worked alone while others rested, and he made a fortune. Months later, his parents came to buy food at a new factory in the village, only to realize it was their son's. He was now the wealthiest man in town. Drop a follow if you promise to never give up. One afternoon, a teenager shouted at his mother on a crowded bus, "I don't care about your stupid talks. Just stop bothering me." "That's rude," his mother replied softly. "Get lost," he snapped back. A man sitting a few seats away, disturbed by the boy's behavior, decided to step in. As he approached, the boy punched his mother's shoulder, saying, "I'm stronger than you, and I'll do what I want." "Shut up," the man grabbed the boy's t-shirt and said firmly, "I'm stronger than you, and you will listen to me." The boy froze in fear as his mother begged the man not to hurt him. "You dare to hit the one person who will always love you? She gave you life, clothes, and food, and this is how you repay her?" the man shouted. "I wish my mother was alive so I could tell her how much I loved her. I lost that chance when she died. But you still have yours. Love your mother while you can." Tears streamed down the boy's face as he realized his mistake. Drop a heart if you love your mother. One morning, a young man reclined on his couch, smiling to himself. "She'll take care of it, she always does," he thought. His girlfriend cooked, cleaned, and managed the house while he spent his days gaming and hanging out with friends. She dreamed he would change, perhaps even propose, but he didn't. Frustrated, she packed her bags and left for a week. At first, he hardly noticed. His mother filled the void, managing the household. But after a few days, she grew tired of his laziness. "You're acting like a child," she snapped. "No wonder she left. I'm done too. She'll be back," he chuckled. "She loves me too much to stay away." A week later, his girlfriend returned. He greeted her with open open arms. I knew you'd come back. I'm sorry. I'll change this time. She silently walked to the bedroom. Confident, he called his mom. Told you so. When he entered the bedroom, he froze. She was packing her things. What are you doing? He stammered. Leaving, she replied coldly. But I'll change. I need you, he pleaded. She looked him in the eye. Appreciate people while they're still in your life. The world doesn't revolve around you. And with that, she walked out.